What are we even doing here? The fantastic world of Portuguese sardines is a shop in New York City's Times Square.
Times Square now has a little taste of Portugal.
It's across the street from the M&M store. It's trying to be one of those kinds of places. It's themed in the style of a Portuguese circus. They only carry Camur brand sardines and other seafood conservas. There's been plenty of press, and of course people I know reached out and asked me, are you gonna visit the Times Square sardine store? Yeah, I'm gonna visit, yeah. So I went and I bought 4 tins.
That's a lot of sardines, man.
They packed them in this pretty box. And first thing to know is, boy, $93, these were expensive. How did we get there? Well, so these plain ones in olive oil, they were like $15 a piece. They've got dates written on them. That's kind of their big souvenir gimmick. This spicy pilchards, these were $19, yikes. And then this can of skinless and boneless sardines for $44, and they put them in this tacky looking can. Oh man, it's not my taste, but we're gonna review all of these in a future episode, not today. Today I just wanna talk about the store. First of all, I don't go to Times Square for no reason. I don't walk through it if I don't have to. It's whack, so coming to the store, what did I think of this place? Well, it's a tourist trap. Obviously, it's a tourist trap. It's stimulating for about 10 seconds when you walk in there, but you soon realize that everything you're seeing is the thinnest of visual gimmicks. Some forced perspective, spiral stairs no one is meant to use, and then spread out on every other surface, cans of sardines. Oh, and they play marching band music the whole time, which must make their employees crazy. The big question is, what makes a tourist come in here?
Did not know what this was, have never seen it before. Of course, I had to cross the street and go.
Say they happen to walk in, and they aren't self-motivated sardine lovers. You've got about 60 seconds to impress upon them the extraordinary quality and history of Portuguese sardines. Then you've got to act like these prices for a can of sardines are no big deal. I mean, they have about 20 of these stores in Portugal. It must work over there. But when you're touring Portugal, the whole country is working together to get you swept up in the magic and the mystery of the sardine. And by the time you're in the Lisbon airport, by God, you're desperate for some last-minute souvenirs to bring home anyway. And you don't care if those souvenirs are $15 sardines. Meanwhile, in New York City, I don't know what they're paying in rent. I don't know how much they're selling. I don't know what having a Times Square store could mean to Camur as a brand long-term. After all, the M&M store is full of worthless crap and candy you can buy at any Kroger. But they've been in business for years. Even if they don't sell enough merch to cover their likely eye-watering rent, a flagship store in a huge tourist center is the kind of thing that ingrains the brand of M&Ms in the minds of American families for generations. It's hard to put a price on that, right? Is that what Fantastic World is trying to do? I guess more power to them. Golly, Matt, what did Times Square ever do to you? Don't you know that so many New Yorkers rely on tourism dollars to make their livings? Get over yourself. By the way, special thanks this week to the Patreon supporters, especially new fishy freaks, Jen and Pickles. There go a couple of real ones. Join us in a future video and we actually try some of these sardines. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
I love sardines.